Good morning, everybody. Today is the day that I've been waiting on for a long time. We got a box full of parts for the Super A. We're going to put them on, and today is the day we're going to hear this tractor run, and we might even drive this tractor. So, y'all come on, stick with us. It's going to be a long one today. So, we got a lot of parts to put on and a long way to go. So, come on, let's get to work. All right, first thing first is this. I went ahead and invested in a screw-on oil filter. Why not stick with the cartridge type? Well, I don't like it. That's the main reason. Let's see. It's gotta go like that. Yep. All right. Here's the bolt. It is getting harder and harder and more expensive to find a good filter these days for these tractors. Make sure that's going to tighten down good. Yep, we're good. I'm guessing this slips on here. Yeah. You see, it's got a little rubber washer right there. It's double-sided rubber, so I don't think it matters. No, it shouldn't matter what side goes to what, because you look at it, you can see both sides are rubberized. It's gonna seal, but you see my part. This goes through there like that, and then my oil filter screws right down on top of that. So just like that, and it seals up. See? You have a ring in here, just like you normally would. You got two holes. I'm doing my best to line up one of those holes right there. Drop that in. Now, I don't know what this thing is supposed to be torqued to. But I know it needs to be torqued because it's got a rubber seal right there. That thing don't need to be moving around. Let's see what size it is. It's not a 7/8. I don't want to get it too tight, but then again, I don't want to under tighten it either. Here we go. And now, our new screw-on filter came in the pack. Should just screw on. There we go. Now don't that look a whole lot cleaner? Now let's throw some oil in it. Now I did drain the oil out the other night. And now we got Rotella, of course, going back in it. So here we go. Got a little bit, spilled just a little bit. That's not that bad. There we go. That should fill this motor up. 4 quarts, 1 gallon. Uh, oh, so clear I can't even see it. It's right there. It is dead on the full line, y'all. I don't know whether y'all can see that or not. Let's see here. I don't think the camera's gonna pick that up, but it is dead on the full mark. So now she is full of oil, good oil at that. She's got an oil filter on it, good fresh oil filter. The one that I took off here was new also, but we'd been turning the motor over and a lot of stuff had been breaking free from where it's been sitting for so long. I didn't want to use that filter. So I decided if I was going to get a new filter, I was going to do the spin-on type. I wasn't going to waste the money to get a cartridge and then get the spin-on type. So go ahead, do what I wanted to do the first time. So there we go. There's oil in it. There's the filter in it. On to the next thing. Alrighty, on to the next piece of this puzzle. Next piece is the hydraulic filter. I know a lot of y'all are saying, why are you changing the hydraulic filter? Wait a minute. Don't do that. Well, I have to. I'll show you why in just a second. That's why. That's not stopping anything, truthfully. And when I first took this out, there was a bumblebee right up in there. So I'm glad I took the time and looked at this. So I got a new one. Yes, it was very expensive. There's the old one. Oh, brand new one. Nice, shiny. mating surface is nice and clean because I cleaned it when I took the other one off last time. Alright, like I promised, we got the alternator on, as you can see. I didn't want to bore y'all with showing y'all the alternator, so I didn't. Wiring diagram. I know it's a lot. I'm going to explain. We're going to start at the battery. I got from a positive side of my battery over to my solenoid, and then from my solenoid over to my starter. Alright, this is my switch. My battery side on my switch is run to my positive side to give my switch power. Alright, my solenoid, 12 volts to complete the circuit. It's on the ignition side of my switch. Okay, my coil, positive side of my coil, is on the ST part of my switch. That gives constant power once the switch is on to the coil. Alright, and then my negative side of my coil is run to my distributor, of course. Alright, of course my negative is on the ground. My alternator, I have a one wire alternator. I have one wire running from there to the ammeter, and then from the ammeter to my battery side of my switch. I may have this wrong, and if I do, please correct me. That way I don't burn something up in this system. I think the only thing I have wrong is this lead on the ammeter. We're going to see. But everything is wired up. Now, I have cranked this tractor there already, off camera. We hit the switch, and it fired right up. No problem. But we found out we got to do some governor work, unfortunately. So that means pulling everything back off the tractor. So, for now, I'm going to let y'all hear it run, because it does sound right nice. Hit the switch. Purrs like a kitten. Sounds extremely good. I want to show y'all we got amazing oil pressure. Alright, so we ran into a snag. Cockpit from the radiator. It started leaking. I think I got it fixed. I'm gonna try to put it back in there. That shouldn't leak. Shouldn't. All right. It runs. Y'all have seen it. So now I gotta pull the whole front end back off of it just to mess with the governor. But I gotta order parts for that. So that's gonna do it for this one. I know it's a short video, but hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can show me something that I need to know. So until next time, I appreciate you joining in. Remember, normal's not coming back anymore, but Jesus is. So y'all get ready for it. We'll catch y'all on the next one.